Failure can take many different forms and can occur in various aspects of life. Here are some common types of failures. Academic failure. This can occur when someone fails to meet the academic expectations set by a school or institution. It could be in the form of failing a test, a course, or not getting accepted into a desired academic program. Professional failure. This can occur when someone does not meet the expectations or standards of their profession. It could be in the form of not meeting sales goals, getting fired from a job, or not advancing in a career. Financial failure. This can occur when someone experiences a significant loss of wealth, such as through bankruptcy or the failure of a business venture. Personal failure. This can occur when someone fails to meet their own personal goals or expectations. It could be in the form of failing to maintain a healthy relationship, failing to meet fitness or weight loss goals, or failing to meet fitness or weight loss goals, or failing to overcome a personal challenge. Social failure. This can occur when someone fails to meet the expectations of a social group or community. It could be in the form of being ostracized or excluded from a social group or not meeting the expectations of a romantic partner or family member. Emotional failure. This can occur when someone fails to manage their emotions in a healthy way. It could be in the form of struggling with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues. Moral failure. This can occur when someone fails to uphold moral or ethical principles. It could be in the form of lying, cheating, stealing, or engaging in other unethical behavior. It's important to note that failure is a natural part of life and can be a valuable learning experience. It's how we respond to failure that can determine whether it ultimately helps or hinders our growth and development. Academic failure. Failing a class or exam. Dropping out of school. Not getting accepted into a desired academic program. Not achieving a desired grade or GPA. Professional failure. Getting fired or laid off from a job, failing to meet sales or performance targets, losing a major client or contract, not getting a promotion or raise. Financial failure, going bankrupt, failing to pay bills or debts on time, losing a significant amount of money in an investment, failing to save enough for retirement. Personal failure, failing to maintain a healthy relationship with a partner or family member. Not achieving personal goals, such as weight loss or fitness targets, failing to overcome a personal challenge, such as addiction or a phobia, struggling with self-doubt or low self-esteem. Social failure, being excluded from a social group or community, failing to meet the expectations of a romantic partner or family member, being publicly shamed or humiliated on social media or in real life, not being able to maintain friendships or relationships. Emotional failure, struggling with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues. Failing to manage emotions in a healthy way, such as becoming overly aggressive or withdrawn. Not seeking help when needed. Failing to establish healthy coping mechanisms. Moral failure, engaging in unethical behavior such as lying, cheating, or stealing. Failing to stand up for one's beliefs or values in the face of pressure or opposition. Failing to recognize or address one's own biases or prejudices. Participating in harmful actions such as bullying or discrimination. Creative failure. Failing to produce a work of art, music, writing, or other creative output that meets one's own or other standards. Struggling to come up with original ideas or inspiration, not being able to execute a creative vision successfully, failing to find a market or audience for one's creative work. Health failure, failing to maintain good health, such as through poor diet or lack of exercise, struggling with a chronic illness or condition, failing to seek medical attention when necessary, not taking necessary steps to manage or prevent health issues. Spiritual failure, failing to live up to one's own spiritual beliefs or practices, struggling with doubt or questioning one's faith, failing to find meaning or purpose in life. not being able to connect with a higher power or source of spirituality. It's important to note that failure can happen in any area of life and that it's a natural and common experience for everyone. The important thing is to learn from our failures, take responsibility for our actions, and use these experiences to grow and improve ourselves. Here are a few more specific examples of failure. Leadership failure, failing to inspire or motivate a team. Making poor decisions that negatively impact a business or organization. Failing to communicate effectively with team members or stakeholders. Not being able to adapt to changing circumstances or overcome challenges as a leader. Entrepreneurial failure, failing to launch or grow a business successfully. Making poor financial decisions that lead to business failure. Not understanding the market or target audience. Failing to develop or execute a viable business strategy. Legal failure, failing to comply with laws and regulations, being found guilty of a crime or civil offense, losing a legal case or lawsuit, not properly protecting one's legal rights or interests. Interpersonal failure, failing to establish and maintain healthy boundaries in relationships, struggling with conflict resolution or communication skills, failing to recognize or respect others' needs and perspectives, not being able to build or maintain relationships effectively. It's important to remember that failure is a part of life and that everyone experiences it in some form. What matters is how we respond to failure and learn from it rather than letting it define us or hold us back.